Okay, let's go. So yeah, here we are. So see, now I have this, so I don't have to fix the hair. It's perfect. Yeah, I have two big ears. Hello and welcome again. I'm looking at the camera now, you see, huh? I'm learning. Hi,
Hello.
hi. Welcome
How
again to Cracking the Kode. It's the second week, second trial. Well, hopefully second achievement. I mean, we had a lot of views in the last one, right?
Yeah, phew,
yeah,
that was crazy.
The phone didn't stop with the notifications, like
exactly, yeah,
and follow. I mean, I think we have 2 subscribers to our channel now. It's perfect. But anyway, here we are again. And today, what are we going to talk about today, Leah? Actually, shall we say to our Portuguese viewers, sorry to interrupt you there, I always do that. To our Portuguese viewers, bem-vindos aqui ao Cracking the Kode, do Kode Hospitality. Todas as semanas a gente vai estar aqui a falar, a rir-se um bocadinho, a falar de algumas coisas e pronto, esperamos não levar muito tempo, uns 5 minutos no máximo, 5, 6, vamos ver, depois o editing de cortar todas essas baboseiras que a gente fala. E pronto, aqui estamos. And that's it in Portuguese, okay? Now you should do it in French.
J'ai tout compris. Non, mais c'est bon. En anglais, c'est très bien.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
No, but you need to say it in French. Explain to the French listeners.
Ok, donc aujourd'hui, nous allons parler des avantages, des inconvénients, d'extérioriser tout ce qui est le marketing, toutes les activités de marketing et voilà, de sous-traiter en fait l'activité par une autre compagnie. Did you understand?
Got it, everything. Today, we're going to talk about the advantages of outsourcing marketing activities or your marketing strategies, your marketing approach, right? So the do's and don'ts. Why shouldn't you outsource? I mean, might as well batter our own business, right? Tell people why they shouldn't hire us. What do you think?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, if you know what to do, if you have the time to do it, if you have the knowledge to do it, you should do it by yourself.
You know, I think one key thing there that you missed, and I think it's very important when you're doing marketing, is passion, right? I think time.
Yeah, if you
love. I think you need to love it, right? Because it can be, if you don't love it, if you're always thinking, oh yeah, I need to do that post on social media. Oh yeah, I need to do that. I need to edit my keywords on Google. I need to access, my Google console and check the site maps and all this kind of stuff. If you always feel it like it's a chore, it's not really great, is it?
It's true.
It's not good results would come out. And obviously knowledge, right? I mean, it's not for everyone. I mean, we know everything, absolutely everything there is to know about marketing. I mean, you see, I almost say that with a straight face. But yeah, you need to know, you need to have the knowledge, and you need to, to be ready for many hours behind the computer. And
yeah,
to
of course.
do that,
and I mean,
it's really hard to know everything. Like, obviously, that's
a lot of people working. For example, I wanted to say, like, obviously, you have a lot of people. You have people who have certain knowledge, and that's why you hired like different people, right? You're gonna hire someone who's gonna take care of the social media, and someone who's gonna take care of more the web design and SEO, SEM. So to do that by your own, it's really difficult, right?
Agreed.
Unless you hire people, and then when you hire people, then you have costs. So
because I mean, we discuss this very often, right? A lot of times, people think they're hiring an agency, and then business think that all they're doing is the cost that's coming to the business. But in reality, what you're hiring, especially if you hire us, I mean, we're amazing, obviously, but when you hire, Kode Hospitality, and our digital marketing team, Kode Marketing, you don't get an agency just doing 2 clicks here and then send you an invoice at the end of the month. You get a team that works with you to get your marketing strategy correct, right? Because you can't just do social media, you can't just do BPM, you can't just do SEM, you can't just do SEO. All of these need to work together, and if one of them is a bit broken, then if you do your SEO but your website is is not fast enough, is not optimized enough. The keywords, it just doesn't work, right? I think you need to all of them need to merge together, and that becomes a team working together. And when you hire an agency or a company to take over your marketing, it makes it that you have a team working for your brand rather than, if you want to do that in-house, it's quite hard because obviously you need to have somebody that understands a bit of everything, which is
exactly. Plus you need to think about the expenses like training, or you need to spend on holidays or benefits for the employee, right? So I mean, all of this has a cost. That if you hire a company,
yes,
you don't need to think about this kind of thing, actually.
Nothing. I mean, we don't take holidays, right? We don't
exactly.
We don't eat.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know when was my last holiday.
Exactly. I mean, I don't even know when you deserved it last. But anyway, to another point here, I think first, when you have a team in-house, you need to invest in training them. You need to, like you mentioned, you need to think about when they go on holiday, who's going to do what they do. But that's the cost part. But when you start thinking about the focus part, when you run a business, let's say you have a restaurant or a hairdresser salon, or whatever it is that you want your brand to be out there. You want people to know about you. You want when people go, if you sell Indian food, you want when people go on your on Google and look best Indian food near me, you want your restaurant to come top. You want that, but at the same time, you need to focus on service. You need to focus on the profitability of your own business. You need to focus on the whole operation, on the day-to-day, which takes a lot in order to make a profitable operation. It takes a lot of dedication. And by outsourcing your marketing strategy, it means that you can focus on everything else, and at the same time, still having your brand being developed and put out there, right? I think that's one thing that people forget, is that it's a full-time job. Marketing is a full-time job.
You
very
need to be
often
full-time dedicated,
right? And very often, a lot of companies do make this mistake. Is always, let me spend only 0.2% of my budget a month on marketing. They make this mistake very often, and what happens is that once you feel that, okay, I've reached here, I don't need to carry on marketing myself because I've achieved what I want to achieve. That's when you start failing. That's when you start dropping. Marketing is a constant, and every day you need to reinvent yourself. Every week, new strategies, new approaches. You need to keep keep yourself up to date with the technology, with the new trends, and adapt your business to it. And to do that in-house is a bit hard, right?
Exactly. And you just mentioned the new technology. Usually, a company like us, especially us, have always this kind of tools, So, yeah, this is also something that they don't need to really bother with, because we can provide this kind of thing, obviously.
Well, I hope so. I mean, if our clients are watching this, I hope that they're thinking, hang on, I hope they can provide it for us too. But look, to finish there, I think you've got a great point there. Technology, overlooked very often nowadays. The artificial intelligence side to the marketing, and and I say AI, but I mean your Google, to use all the data that you possibly can use in order to preempt and to study your customers' wishes, what they like, what they don't like, what makes them tick, and then use that to bring them to your business, and to make sure that your business gets chosen and not John's down the corner, right? I think technology helps us a lot nowadays.
Well, especially nowadays, yeah, of course.
So anyway, we were talking about technology, right? So we're back now because we had to take a cut and reread all the script. With script. So yeah, technology, very important, overlooked. There's so much out there that allows you to get the data, to analyze, the approach you should take, how to strategize moving forward.
It's not really easy to know which one you really need, because you have like a lot now actually of because you have a lot of
oh God.
Okay. because you have a lot of incompatible marketing technologies, right? So you need to know which one are good for your business, because
Of course,
so many out there.
Of course. I mean, we see like how many business approaches nowadays, and they want to they want to use Facebook as their main their main tool, but we tell them no. I mean, you're a cool brand, you have a big personality, you should focus more on the TikTok side of things. You should focus more on the Instagram, on the visuals, right? And TikTok is a big one that people forget. Another thing that actually happens very often is that we have all these data, right? We have your Googles, you do your PPMs, you do your PPCs, and you do your SEO, and you realize that people come to your website and they you look at the heat maps and you see that they never go to the right or they never go to the left. They always go to this point, and everything else doesn't interest them. And we have all that data. We have the ability to see all of that. And the biggest issue right now is to act on that data. A lot of companies don't actually act on the data. They get the data, they know what's happening in the business.
They don't know how to read it also.
But yes, and I can read A, B, C, D. We can do reading, but how to actually, once you get the data, once you analyze it, the how, the why, but then how do you use it to your advantage, to implement, how do you use it to make a new strategy according to the data that you're getting? So I think that's an important point there. It's not only about having technology, it's about being able to read it, use it, and strategize based on what you know about your business.
Like the one that you need, yeah.
Exactly. And I think a lot of businesses nowadays, they base their marketing strategy in their personal issues. They base their marketing approach in what they think works without actually looking at the data into what actually works. If you have that data, use it. I think if you don't have it, get the technology or get a company like us to provide that data to you and to give you the best strategy to be able to use that data to your advantage, rather than, a lot of times we get carried away with our passions, right? We all, I wanted to be an astronaut.
And now you are a football soccer presenter. I don't know how you say in English,
It's very nice. It's very nice. It's it's my new,
it's really cool.
Yeah, it cost me like €3. It's very, very, it's state of the art. You see, we're talking technology.
Good investment.
Here we go. Very, very good. Well, and I think we leave you with that today. I think we've given a lot of consumer advice.
So what was the point again?
The point is, hire us to do the job for you. We know how to do it.
But why?
Why?
Yeah,
we need
obviously we know how to do it and we show result, and obviously that's Yes. But why is it good to outsource your marketing activities? You save costs, you save time.
Yes.
You want to add something?
Yes. First, you save costs. You get a full marketing team working for you.
Cut.
Okay.
So just to memorize, that's how we say in English.
Yeah, maybe.
The advantage of outsourcing marketing activities, it's like, you have the cost.
Yes.
Obviously.
Big one, which people think that
you save costs.
Right. You save by not having it, but you actually spend a lot more by not having it. Mm-hmm.
True story. You save time as well. Like this, you can focus on other activities, like your financial.
Exactly. You should focus on actually ensuring that all the marketing that's happening and all the new customers that we are bringing to you, if you hire us, obviously, all the new customers that we are bringing, once they actually get to your business, they get the right service, the right product and everything. So you can focus your time on that. And last but not least, you get the access to the latest technology that you might not have access to. Or maybe you have access to all of them because everyone does nowadays, but how to use it and what to take from the analysis that you get from it, how to use the analysis and the data that you have to implement it to your future strategies. And then obviously we also talked about why shouldn't you do it? Why shouldn't you hire us? I mean, if you love marketing, obviously we disagree with that part, but we have to give a bit of consumer advice. So that consumer advice is, if you actually love marketing, you have the time, you have the knowledge, you have the knowledge, but overall you have the passion, go for it. As long as you know that it takes a lot of time, dedication, a lot of headache in order to reach the results that you want. So here we are. I think we crack the code? Did we crack the code today, you think?
I think we cracked the code for outsourcing marketing activities.
I think so too. So it goes without saying, check our website. Here it is. You can see. I'll put it there on the edit, no problem.
Yeah, this time, please, put it.
Yes, I know. And and we're gonna be back next week with some more codes to crack, so to say. And we're gonna be talking next week. What are we gonna be talking about next week, Leah?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask to all our followers what they want us to talk about.
All the 10 people, all the 10 people that liked our video, please, last time, please let us know what you think we should talk about next. Otherwise, we're just gonna come up with some stuff and just make sure that you spend some nice and good 5 minutes or more listening to us. Thank you. Obrigado.
Thank you. Merci. Bonne soirée.
Merci. Goodbye.
Bye.